Hey baddies! Welcome to episode 15 of From Corporate to Be Bad. If this beat is looking a little familiar to you, it's because I just put on a hat from last week's video and I recorded this week's video. So don't mind me, just double dipping here. Anyways, this week I'm gonna be getting into like some golden nuggets that have helped me in this stage of my life right now, or not even this stage of my life right now, but this stage of like business for me right now. So if y'all want to get a couple of these golden nuggets or some of these be bad bits, if you will, see what I did there? Stay tuned to episode 15 of From Corporate to Be Bad. All right, y'all. So I brought this up in my podcast, I brought this up in one of my weekly newsletters, but I was recently, maybe a couple weeks ago, listening to Amanda Seales' episode or interview on The Breakfast Club, and she was talking about how, I think it was Chris Rock, forgive me if I'm misplacing the comedian, but she was backstage, she was feeling the vibes, everything was great. She had just opened up for a particular person and she did amazing. The vibes were so good. So she went backstage, she saw Chris Rock, she was like, fuck it, let me shoot my shot, right? So they're chopping it up and she was like, can I open up for you? And he looked back to his publicist or whoever and said, have Amanda open up for me on the blank blank date. And I'm just like, damn, it's that easy? It put me in the space of like, asking you shall receive, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, so often I've just been working on building like a bulletproof foundation for my brand and for my business and for everything that I'm doing right now. So much that I felt like if I do this, I can position myself in a space where opportunities are gonna come and just knock at my door, right? But while that may be true in one particular vein, it almost sounds foolish to just position yourself in a space to only be waiting for opportunities to come to you and to not position yourself to be hungry enough to go knock on opportunities' door and be like, gee, what's good? Like, what's good with me in this op? What's good? What's good? So that put me in a space of being like, whoever it is, whether you're asking God, whether you're asking the universe, or whether you're asking the person who is in charge of the opportunity, go ahead and ask for those opportunities. The worst thing that can happen is that they can say no, or they can say no, but I feel like the worst thing that actually can happen is that you never fucking asked, right? You have a 50-50 chance of them saying no or them saying yes, so why not just shoot your shot? So for me, in 2018, it's gonna be hashtag shoot your shot 2018, all 2018, because I'm not leaving no opportunities on the table, and I'm gonna be asking and I'm gonna be receiving all 2018 is what I'm saying. So shoot your shot, y'all. You have absolutely nothing to lose, but you have everything to gain. Up next on the chopping block. I can sing in real life, y'all, so don't judge me off that little note I just had. But up next on the chopping block is that I feel like sometimes the journey is made difficult for you so that you don't become complacent, right? So there are gonna be dips and bumps within your road, right? So for anybody who feels like it's gonna be just the easy, clean paved, you know what I'm saying, suburban neighborhood street all the way to your dream or your goal or whatever, y'all are sadly motherfucking mistaken. It's gonna be some Chicago-sized potholes all the way through to the end of that goddamn street, and I promise y'all, because I done hit a few Chicago-sized potholes. I mean, like, front end of my whole car sitting in the damn pothole, and I'm like, well, how do I get out of this one? Let me give y'all an actual example, right? So I'm about to be real personal, real open with y'all, right? So my entire life since I left for college, I have had a horrible relationship with money, in terms of either being broke or what I perceived as being broke at the time, which has typically been bill broke. It hasn't been like broke down to nothing broke. But the girls has been through all of the stages of brokenness. But saying that to say, I've had a horrible relationship with money, in terms of like credit cards and credit card debt. Got my first refund check my freshman year of college, and it's like, oh damn, I ain't never had this much money in my bank account. I'm rich, bitch, cues Dave Chappelle, right? So I'm in this bitch like, well, the girls just got bread, we boiling out here, so let me go ahead and just get whatever I want, right? Shopping sprees on me, what's good? And then all this shit caught up to me, and I'm just sitting here like, well, this is whack. Then the girls go, and now we sit in this space where we damn near got $2,000 worth of bills a month, and you sit in this bitch like, ooh, this is goofy, but still bill broke, right? So anyways, all this to say, just to paint a baby picture of my negative relationship that I have established with money, right? And I always feel like it doesn't matter how much money you have. If you are a poor handler of money, you're going to continue to be a poor handler of money, even though you may have an abundance or oodles of bread, right? So saying all that to say, I got stripped down real far at the end of last year. I got stripped down to like scraps, y'all. And I was just sitting there like, dang. But for me, it's just like, I always try to, anytime I go through a rough patch or like a rough period, I try to find the lesson in what it is that I'm going through, right? So this is my lesson. This is what I figured out. I know that where I'm headed is gonna be a very breaded place, right? Bars, y'all catch them bars? But where I'm headed is gonna be a very breaded place, and it just got me again. But just because, like I said earlier, that I'm going to have more money doesn't mean that I'm going to then learn the value of a dollar, then learn how to manage my money better, then learn how to put a budget in place, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, just having a better money relationship, it doesn't mean that that's gonna be able to happen for me right now. So me being stripped down to damn near nothing gave me the opportunity to learn the value of a dollar, because when you don't have is when you're like, damn, you feel me? So I learned the value of a dollar. I've put a budget in place. You know what I'm saying? I've tried to change my relationship with money and change the way that I look at money, so that when money does actually come, and the girl's sitting on a couple coins right now, so everything is flying in this current moment. But now that we're here, right, how do we not get back there? Are we taking some money, we putting in some stocks? Like, are we actually having a healthy savings account? Like, what is it that we're doing? So for me, I just wanted to bring that to y'all, that the journey is not gonna be easy. And coming into this period of time that I'm in right now, where I was like, fuck corporate, and I'm about to go out and I'm about to do my own thing. I thought everything was gonna be peaches and cream because I had set this plan in place, right? And y'all know I am a super planner, and I try to plan for A through Z, but I'm on ZZ right now. So I had to get it together, and shit got a little real. So I wasn't able to, the journey didn't look like what I thought it was gonna look like, you feel me? So because of that though, if everything was easy and it was all smooth sailing the whole way, I feel like it wouldn't have forced me to grind like I want to right now, or forced me to be in like straight up hustler spirit like I am right now, or forced me to look for ways to continuously do things smarter. I always try to find the ways to do things smarter, but I just feel like it wouldn't have forced me to be where I'm at right now, even in terms of what I mentioned to you all on last week's episode. LOL at last week, because y'all know I'm sitting with the same beat on from last week. But last week's episode, and talking about how I needed to develop some strategies and put them in place in terms of like launching products, or just like sales funnels or email funnels, etc., so on and so forth, whatever that looks like. It just forced me to be a little bit more critical about how I'm actually running my business. So that's all I gotta say about that one. Just when the journey gets hard, it's to shake you from being complacent in that journey, you feel me? And he's trying to elevate you to go to what's higher for you, because he knows that you can go there. He just needed to shake you up so that you could go there, you feel me?